Once we had gone to the train station with Babaji to see him off. The train was late and he sat on the open platform, away from the people. Someone came and told him that a minister of the central government and some members of the parliament were here and requested his darshan. Babaji rebuked the messenger, saying they were big badmas and he would not meet them. Before the train came, he started walking along the platform, holding my hand. He passed several times in front of the group that had wanted his darshan, but they never saw him. One day, Babaji and I had gone out for a while. When we returned, we saw a number of police constables posted on the ashram premises. The district magistrate said that Mr. Nanda, the home minister, was coming the next morning to meet Babaji. Babaji said, Mr. Nanda can come, but the police must go. This ashram cannot be turned into a prison. The DM said the police could be withdrawn only by government order. Baba asked him to send a telegram to Mr. Nanda telling him not to come to the ashram, but the DM said it was not in his power to do that. Babaji had Haridas send the telegram and Mr. Nanda did not come. A governor of the state tried several times to see Babaji but did not succeed. He was not coming as a devotee but in his official position. He ultimately realized why he had missed darshan and eventually did get to see Babaji. Another political leader came to Babaji and while he sat there, Babaji said to me, Dada, he is such a generous man, such a large-hearted man. I have never come across a person like this. He is almost like a god. But after the man went away, Babaji said, he wanted to fool me. I am fooling the whole world and he came to fool me. In 1966, there was a All India Vice Chancellors Conference in Nainital to which Vice Chancellors from different universities in India and Nepal had come. Having heard about Babaji, they all came to the Bhumiyadhar temple on Sunday to see him. They sat in Babaji's room and he talked with them. Their whole attention was focused on asking Babaji about the nature of his sadhana, who his guru was, what tapasya he had done, and that sort of thing. They were questioning Babaji for more than an hour, but he had a nice way of escaping, smiling and replying, but not disclosing anything.